All right, friends, welcome to Area Shores Prepping. I'm your host, Greg. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Yes, I know it's been a minute since I posted. We have been extremely busy moving into our new home, unpacking, getting security going, and immediately started planting food and growing food to help prepare. So let's take a little walk. I immediately put up a temporary fence. Now I did spend some money, and we will have a solid vinyl fence from here all the way around to the garage. Neighbor's fence is fine. You can see the motion lights right up here to illuminate the backyard, as well as these right here. You can find these on Amazon. I believe they're $33 a piece. I forgot the name of them. I've done several videos on them already. They are battery operated 4D batteries, easy to install, easy to change batteries, and they will light up the whole backyard. As I have found, there was someone or something creeping around triggering these motion lights, and once I got these others set up here and here, whatever it was stopped moving around, and so we got this. So let's take a little walk. Again, field fencing to help support and also to help grow food. And if you say, well, I can't tear up my backyard, you can sure grow food and flowers in potted plants in your backyard to help supplement that. Blueberries, completely loaded. All right, those will make for some wonderful blueberry pancakes. Raspberries, again, I'm not tearing up the backyard, even though I hate mowing. I am growing small amounts of food. Eventually, this will all be raised bed gardens. We have in pots some tomatoes, and against the fence here, we have raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries, as well as some flowers. But if you have some pots or buy some, put a tomato plant in there. Start sustaining yourself. We have apple trees, and then we have a couple peach trees. I'm not going to produce yet. This one has some peaches on it already, and of course Nubbin's in the background doing his walk around. Another peach tree. Now I want to show you these right here. These are window well, basement metal to keep animals out from wherever. If you have a basement and you have these window well units, you can buy 2 of them. They come in different sizes, as you can see. They come in different sizes, and I secured them with zip ties right here. You can zip tie them. Now, it would cost a whole lot of money to fill this up with dirt, from the bottom all the way up. So what I did was I got some cinder blocks, put a layer of cinder blocks on there, so there's only actually about that much dirt, and that's plenty for any of the plants. Now I planted sweet corn, since we do have a lot of sunlight. I planted sweet corn in there. Along their fencing, with my fencing, field fencing, I put piles of dirt in there, and you will see like green beans, cucumbers, all this kind of stuff right here in the piles of dirt to grow up. Peas, green beans, cucumbers, and squash, along with the raspberries, blackberries, and everything else starting to grow. You have your flowers for pollinators, peppers, tomatoes, and more tomatoes. So I wanted to show you, this is a big one here. These will run you about $75 to $90 a half. So invested in this, I have approximately, just for rounded numbers, 150 bucks, okay? So they last forever. I believe they come in plastic now, but this is metal, again, secured with zip ties. And I wanted to show you how deep this was. This is actually very, very deep. I think it's 33 inches. But you can see I have cinder blocks to help raise the mid-level. I just happen to run out of dirt, and since I'm in a rural location, trying to find a bulk soil location is, you just have to ask a lot of people and search and find that out. But I wanted to show you, you don't need to have this filled from bottom to top, because there's nothing that's going to root that deep other than a tree or something else. We're going to use this. We're going to fill it up to the dirt level, as you can see right here, and I'm going to plant sweet potatoes in there to have some more supplemental sweet potatoes. The idea is to grow as much food in a small area that is long-term food. So I got that. And if you guys say, well, I don't want to tear up my backyard, I don't want this, okay, you're going to lose a semicircle brown spot in your beautiful yard that you cannot eat, you know, but you're still going to grow food. Is it enough to get us through winter? Listen, if this produces potatoes or sweet potatoes, which it has in the past, this will be good for 3 months. Supplement with the other potatoes, which is in another video I just did real briefly. Yes, you could get 6 months out of that to hopefully get you from winter to spring, or vice versa. But again, I am taking actions. I brought these plants from our former living location: raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, and I have strawberries up front. I planted, hey, get out of there. I planted green beans, peas, and cucumbers right in there, and I'm going to plant some watermelon and cucumber. But I got the field fencing, which is this right here, and they're going to grow up and grow vertical to create more food, and that's what you really want. Now, you've heard me talk about field fencing. You can see this right here. T-posts, and this is temporary, again using zip ties, because this is going to be all solid wall. In about 2 weeks, Lowe's is going to come in and put up a vinyl solid wall to keep our privacy and keep our dogs safe and secure. So field fencing is reusable. Once they start building, I'll snip the zip ties, let it self roll up, and put it in our garage that's currently overflowing. All right, so this is all going to be privacy fence, solid wall vinyl, along with motion lights, dogs, and another thing too, little makeshift gate. Not that I like the wind chimes, but somebody opens a gate, that's just like having a doorbell. And it's just little things like that. So again, the idea is, I moved in a week ago. It'll be 2 weeks ago tomorrow. I've already got stuff growing. I've got security and more security coming. I've set up inside the medical, which going from, you know, losing 1,000 square feet, which affected my medical, to a small room is a challenge. But I've got medical set up, perimeter defense set up, motions and everything else, and more on the way. Hope you found this helpful, insightful, educational, and I thank you for your support. Welcome to Erie Shores Prepping. Craig out.